To the pod. We are talking about these trade deadline deals for the NFL. Had some major trades, some that caught me off guard, some that had me scratching my head like, really? And then some that's just my team made, really? Anything helps. But Marcus, let me ask you this. What was the who won the trade deadline in your opinion?
In my opinion, Sauce Gardner won the trade deadline. He went from a bad situation on the Jets, bad defense, to a team that's focused, playing solid defense with a running game and a quarterback that's getting it done when you need it. So I think Sauce, who signed an extension this past offseason, who's under contract for the next couple of years, just got traded into a great situation with the Indianapolis Colts. Uh, I think this is a move that's going to play off of all parties involved. The Jets got a lot back. The Colts got the player they wanted. They needed. They needed a DB that can hold it down on his own. And Sauce Gardner got in a situation where he is playing for a reason. So he has something to play for. So yeah, I think that's the winner of the trade deadline. Parties involved in that trade right there.
I'm gonna say I think the Jets won simply because we got off two contracts that were really big, and I guess we're kind of premature because you thought y'all were going somewhere with Justin Fields, and apparently y'all looking in the other direction. They got they have a total of five first round picks in the next 2 years, so that's impressive.
And two second round picks.
And two second round picks. That's very impressive, especially when they're going. If you're a bad team, you're gonna be your picks are gonna be high. The other team's gonna be low. That's still two first round picks though. Jackson Dart went in the first. So I think the Jets won this trade just because they did what the Miami Dolphins should have did. Assets. They built draft capital. Next, I'm gonna say I think the Colts won, I guess, because Tre'Davious Ward is still out. So when he comes back, another one of the elite DBs on the back end. Add him with Sauce Gardner, Xavier Howard still there. You got Cam Bynum, who was a great addition all season. I think the Colts showed that that Daniel Jones is their star quarterback for the future with this trade. So
I think they're going all in. Yeah, they're all in right now. So I think this is Daniel Jones' team. We can say that officially now, and the Colts are all in on championship. I think they're in the Super Bowl of bust territory, especially for this year.
I think this year definitely. I think this year is this is their window. This
Yeah.
like right now is your window because you don't have a first round pick for the next 2 years. So it's Daniel Jones or bust. You can't go back to Anthony Richardson. You can't go back. You can't. And I guess Mac Jones, if he's available, if you want to try that out, because you tried Phillip Rivers, you tried Matt Ryan, you tried all these other guys. It's Daniel Jones or bust right now for these guys.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be all right, man. I think it was a good trade, man.
I do too.
Sauce Gardner's still real young. So
I think he's playing back his team so bad. Like when you're losing, your mind isn't there. Like you're focused on what's next. So and this is what's next for Sauce Gardner. They say he had no idea, but I don't know how much that's how much truth that it is to that. But
he probably didn't expect it. But I guarantee he's better off. He's happy.
oh yeah, definitely. Oh, he's definitely. I mean, New York, Indiana, lifestyle difference, but you're winning football, so that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk.
I will say the Colts are probably going to use their first round pick on a cornerback anyway. So there you go.
we would hope because that was their biggest need. So, and then last thing about this, Jonathan Taylor's healthy, so you definitely have to go all in because he might not have these needs next season. So. You definitely have to go all in.
Dubbed off the top 100 list.
Also, they traded A.D. Mitchell, who lost them that game against the Rams. So I guess his punishment is now served, getting traded to the New York Jets. That's pure hatred. Sorry, A.D. Mitchell, but next time hold on to the ball. All right, let's talk about these Dallas Cowboys. They made two trades. One for a linebacker who was on the worst defense in the league. He's going to the second worst defense in the league and was not getting playing time. Logan Wilson. Let's see how much that helps.
You sure Cincinnati defense not better than Dallas?
Last I saw, Cincinnati was ranked 32 and Dallas was 31. That was 2 weeks ago, though.
Points allowed as well?
Yeah, because I think Cincinnati gave up 35 points in back-to-back games, some of that.
Okay. Oh yeah, we did have that one defensive game where they looked pretty good.
So
they can't help it out.
I mean, that's a Logan Wilson now on the Cowboys who got benched for the rookie. So I guess Jerry Jones thought, hey, let me bring in the guy who got benched on the bad team to help my team. Then he got Quentin Williams, went for a first-round pick and a second-round pick. I think it's a little much, but he is one of the best nose tackles in the league. Tell me your thoughts on that trade.
With Quentin Williams, you got to think about it. He's in the same situation Sauce Gardner was in. What is he really playing for? So let's see what he does now that he's on a big market team with an explosive offense. They just need to get a couple stops a game. Maybe this is exactly what he needed. Maybe this helps him out, helps Dallas out. We talking about a first-round pick in 2027 and a second-round pick, I think, 2027 as well. So maybe that's the difference. I mean, if it was a first-round pick this year, maybe I feel a little bit different. But
I think with the first-round picks in football, if you're like one game away from making the playoffs or like 2 games away, I don't think a first-round pick really helps you when you're the Dallas Cowboys, when you have Dak Prescott at quarterback. You just need enough pieces to get the stops that you need. And I think you got that with Quentin Williams because the Dallas Cowboys are ranked 39th on first down rushing. So you're basically giving up a first down if every rush attempt 3 yards or less. That's bad. So Quentin Williams is going to help with that, most definitely.
I mean, if you're Dallas, you've been looking for a defensive tackle for how many years now?
A long time, because Mazi Smith wasn't it.
Yeah, you've been drafting all these D tackles from Michigan, and none of them worked out. Finally, one of them does you a favor. Well, you finally, Mazi Smith pays off for you because that's the piece that the Jets wanted to get the trade done. So,
right.
Here we go.
So you paired Kenny Clark with Quentin Williams. That's a hell of an interior.
Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts. Like, I don't know if they carry both of those guys to next year. So
you think they traded for Kenny Clark just to get rid of him? If that's the case, that's the most Jerry Jones thing I've ever heard in my life. We're gonna trade Michael Parsons.
He's a 1-year rental.
I thought he. I thought he had 2 more years.
I just not sure he makes the team next year.
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Dallas.
I mean, what has he done for the team?
I mean, I don't know because they're so bad. One person can't change the whole defense. Like I feel like they'll be this bad with Michael Parsons. So
probably.
So this is I think the Cowboys should have focused on the back end of the defense, on corners and safeties. That should have been the main focus.
They didn't address it at all. Wasn't even a rumor about them trading for a secondary guy.
And then why are they not calling Asante Samuel Jr.? He was just medically cleared 3 days ago. He already has workouts for the Packers and the Panthers. I think Dallas should call him.
I mean, we got so many injured corners. I need somebody I know is going to be healthy.
He's healthy.
Yeah, but right now, this is a scary injury. I can't really be mad at him about that. Because neck fusion surgery, man, that's some scary stuff right there.
That is scary, but I respect other teams calling them because they got a need and they want to address it. But the Cowboys, I think this is a trade you make in the offseason. Like, especially if you know your defense, if you know your team isn't going anywhere, especially to the playoffs. I think they got fleeced. I think they got more than what they should have gave up for the Jets. But I feel like in the offseason you could have gave up less.
So I feel like those draft picks cost more during the close to the draft. So I mean, maybe I don't know. It's just me. But I've seen guys go for 5th, 6th round picks. So I see where you're coming from. With that.
Especially quarterbacks.
Yeah. So yeah, I can see that. Let's not beat a dead horse. We'll move on to another trade. I mean, Dallas is what Dallas is.
So another trade I want to talk about is Rashid Shaheed to the Seattle Seahawks. The Saints, they give up a 3rd round pick, I believe. Was a 3rd round pick? I can't think off the top of my head. But
thought it was a fifth and I thought it was a fifth round pick.
I think they get a conditional pick too.
Jacoby Myers went for a 4th and 6th, and
he did.
I know. Well, I'll get back. We'll get back to details in a minute.
But this
4th and 5th, yeah,
4th and 5th,
and she went for a 4th.
So the Saints are building draft capital because they're going to go with Tyler Shuck, who did not look good, by the way, but that's another conversation. But what's your thoughts on the Rams? Well, what's your thoughts on the Seahawks after this trade?
Perfect trade for them, man. 4th and 5th, though, back-to-back rounds for a guy on a 1-year contract, 27 years old. Are you sure you're gonna sign this guy back?
That's the thing.
Because you gave up 2 back-to-back picks for him.
Yeah, you can find receivers in the 5th or 6th round. I mean, 4th and 5th round.
Exactly. So that's a lot when you look at it like that. Like if he got some kind of guarantee from him that he's gonna sign back at least 1 year, okay. But I would need at least one of those picks either the following year or he just had to go for 1 4th round pick because that's. I mean, you got half the season's gone. So that's how I feel about that. I just wouldn't want to give up that much capital for a guy that's going to play half a season. But he's a perfect fit.
He is a perfect fit, but I'm not a big Shaheed fan because I think he's kind of one-dimensional with speed. But sometimes you just need speed, especially with Cooper Kupp out. But I think you had that with Troy Horton though. Like, what's the difference between him and Shaheed?
I mean, Shaheed has more. Well, Horton has more position versatility than me. Horton can go inside and out. They're both speed guys. Shaheed might be a little bit faster.
I mean,
this is basically just going to take snaps away from Troy Horton.
That was my thought exactly. But they traded for him.
More maybe they just don't want to. Maybe like I said, they're going all in. So they say maybe this year we go with experienced guy over the rookie. So someone we can try out there more plays, get out of less 12 personnel and more 3 wide.
I will say this: Horton has more touchdowns than Shaheed this season. So,
I mean, one was playing in Seattle, one was playing in New Orleans with Spencer Rattler. So.
If you're open, you're open. Anyway, but Cooper Kupp coming back healthy, this will help Sam Darnold a lot. Hopefully, it opens up the running game because the Seahawks running game was non-existent at the moment. But one more trade I want to get to. I'll mention Chargers trade for Trevor Pinion. Anything can help. Can we have 2 tackles out for the season? So thank you, I guess. But Jacoby Myers to Jacksonville for 5th and a 6th. You said 4th and a 6th. How is this? How happy for Jacoby Myers because he asked for a trade the first week of the season. He saw the writing on the wall. So how does this help? How does this help the Jacksonville Jaguars? Do you think it helps them at all, or what?
I'm not sure it helps them at all. To be honest with you, it gets them through this little rough patch while Travis Hunter's out since they run an offense through him.
It just blows my mind. You have BTJ there and Travis Hunter's offense.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know how much time he has left on his contract. 4th and 6th, that sounds about right. So I guess I won't complain too much, but yeah, whatever. I don't really have anything on it.
I mean, it's just.
I'm not a big Jacoby Myers guy.
I like him I think I like it better if it wasn't the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, if he went to Pittsburgh, I think I would like that a lot better.
Yeah, he fits Pittsburgh. He could be a number 2 at Pittsburgh.
Exactly, he would be number 2. I think here he would be the number 3 or 4 if I'm including Brandon Strange. But
yeah.
I mean, I guess if they believe they're a playoff team, they want to go all in. I guess this season. Don't know why, but when you have Brian Thomas Jr., like you should be able to win at least a couple games off Travis Hunter. Right though, like.
I agree with you. I feel like it was a kind of a useless trade. I'm glad, he wanted out, he got out, but I just don't see the reasoning for it.
They had bigger holes on defense, in my opinion. That shit should
exactly.
For.
Yeah.
So,
if I talk about one more trade, Ravens getting Draymond Jones They need some edge help without the injuries, and I think they're getting a guy that's coming off a 3-sack game. So
They came for the guy from the Browns, right?
he got it from the Titans. He really ain't been doing much this year, but he had a big game this last game out. He put a lot on tape, and the team started to call him. The Ravens bit, and then there he is. He's with the Ravens. Ravens also traded out Jerry Alexander. That kind of surprised me.
I mean, he hasn't played since the first game.
7th-round pick, though? Wow.
He was on a 1-year deal, so I don't think it really.
They traded for 6. They traded 7 with him. My bad.
I didn't want to ask you this though. I thought about this the other day. Why do teams keep trading to Howie Roseman? Like, is there not a boycott they can do?
Man, how many draft picks do the Eagles have?
It can't be much because they're not trading first round picks though, and they value first round picks.
Crazy to me. Like, I don't understand how they keep these. It's wild. It's wild.
I'm not trading to the Eagles if I'm a GM. I'll tell you that right now. Like that's just me.
Yeah. Oh, and the Ravens also traded away edge rusher to the Chargers.
That was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
a couple weeks ago.
He had. I'll say this. I think his name was Aqua. Some I can't pronounce it. Don't hate me, but the first 4 weeks of the season he had I think 0 sacks. Now since he's been on Chargers, he has 4 sacks. So change of scenery matters. He didn't want to be there. They realized that he got rid of him. Now he's balling out for a team that wants him. Someone traded for the Browns edge rusher. I think it was the Ravens. I can't remember, but I think it was the Ravens, and that helped them out a lot as well because the Ravens had no pressure on quarterbacks, so it was giving their secondary hell. So congrats to the Ravens for finally getting that. So hopefully this gets them the playoff push they need in a division that's very weak. I still don't believe in the Steelers.
Somebody traded for Jalen Phillips. Who was that?
That was the Eagles. Eagles traded for Jair, Jalen Phillips, and Michael Carter. Mike Carter third, the corner.
I guess, man. I don't know where the hell they getting these picks from.
They also called about Myles Garrett. Oh, I think they offered 3 first-round picks, I think.
Really? Cleveland turned down?
Yep.
Like, they're not going to. You might as well just trade Myles Garrett.
They turn it down.
Apparently, y'all don't like him anyway.
They turn him down. So, Eagles to the Super Bowl?
Probably. With all this damn drama, they still gonna make it.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Jalen Hurts can't throw. A.J. Brown cryptic treats.
But they didn't trade A.J. Brown, though, so he's staying put.
Saquon Barkley, right. Saquon Barkley. He don't do like he did last year. What's his name? Jalen Carter is a knucklehead and all this other stuff. Offensive line is terrible. We got questionable play calling. Yet they hosting the Barty Trophy at the end of the year.
Teams I wish would have made trades. Lions, you could have used some secondary help. You definitely needed Patriots, you could have used secondary help. You could have used defensive tackle help. Rams, you could have bolstered your defense a little bit. 49ers, just stay put. I think they're sacrificing each player so Chris McCaffrey can stay healthy, in my opinion. Because it's the longest he's made it so far without missing the game. But that's it, man. That's some of the teams I wish would have made trades, even if they say they're all in.
Yeah. So shout out to the Colts, man. Y'all really made a big move right there. I hope it pays off. I'm thinking it will.
It will pay off.
I'm a big Sauce guy, so I like that trade.
That's it for me, man. Trade deadline recap. A lot of big trades. So tell us what y'all think.
Yeah, man. We out.